Hello, everybody. Hi, my name's Sheraton, and this is my friend Brett. And today I'm going to do a tarot reading on Adele. Now, I do feel like basically when I do tarot readings on people, at worst I can say I'm neutral, and but I'm not neutral with Adele. I like Adele. As you can tell from my accent, although my throat's a bit funny today. I'm a Londoner, and Adele is from my ends. Adele is a Tottenham girl, and I'm an Enfield girl, although I did spend part of my childhood in Tottenham. So I feel a warmth and affinity towards her. I think that she's a genuine, down to earth type of person. So when we started hearing about her behaving like some kind of diva or being really argumentative, I was a bit shocked because I thought to myself, this doesn't sound like the Adele that we know and love.
Mm-mm.
So I thought to myself, let's do a reading on Adele. Um, Now, my readings will come from the readings that I'm going to be doing on this channel. They come from a place of warmth and generosity. I don't want to be mudslinging, and I'm going to treat this reading as if Adele came to me and said, "Can you do a reading for me, babe?" And I'll say, "Yeah, no problem." So, this is my reading not only on Adele, but for Adele. And I just hope, oh, thank you, Melissa. Hi.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi. And I just hope that this might be helpful or useful to her, but also I'm hoping that it will shine a light on the situation because I do feel that in this situation, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. I don't think it's just as simple as, oh, hi, Marie. Hey, Brett, can you see the comments?
Yes, I do. Hi,
Oh,
guys.
excellent. Yeah, I just hope that this reading can shine a light because I think there's a lot more going on than merely her not getting on with the set designer or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I must confess, I'm not really a reader of tabloids. Hi, Manifa. Hi. Oh,
Melissa.
God. Thank you, Manifa.
Bless you,
Yeah,
Jim. Oh, look at you all. You're so beautiful.
yeah. But yeah, I would like to do this reading, as I said, both to shine a light because I think there's more going on here, and also for Adele. I don't know what's going to happen in the reading, or I've got an idea because I've already shuffled the cards. I shuffle the cards first before I start the reading because I have not been reading cards for very long. And sometimes it takes me a while to try and work out the reading, and the meaning. Um, and nobody wants to hear me say uh, ooh, well.
That's my
Nobody
job.
wants to watch that for like 10 minutes. So I will try and make the most of the time that you spend with me because your time is valuable too. Okay, Brett, do you want to introduce yourself?
yes, for anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Brett Valdez. I just recently started my tarot business, and I've decided to name it, drum roll. What did I
Oh,
name it? No kidding. Um, Sea King Tarot.
that's a good name. That's a very
So
good name.
yeah, so um, I got some incense smoke.
Are the spirits going up your nose, love?
Yeah. And since said you need to clean out the insides too.
Okay.
um. So yeah, speaking tarot. Um. Haven't had any readings yet, but hoping to start doing that soon. A little nervous and everything, but yeah. So um, I've been reading tarot for quite like pretty a long time, but I feel like Sheraton has a some kind of bizarre other. Maybe she communicates it better or something because when I watch her, I'm just like, what do you mean you just started?
I don't know. I guess I'm quite earthy with my language at times, although I will make an effort to keep this one clean. But I'm British and we do swear a lot.
Well, so does Adele. So, in the spirit of Adele,
Yes. Well, anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching after the fact. And I also would like you to like, comment, share on
yes.
this video if you have any issues or you think you agree or anything really. And also it would be really nice if you could subscribe. That would be great. But yes, at this point I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to get on with the reading. Now, I'm not sure. Who do you want to go first, babe? Me or you?
You know what? This is your first video on your channel, and you're gonna go first, my love.
Okay then. Oh, by the way, when I shuffle the oracle cards, it will be live. So whatever the outcome is or whatever, I'll be shuffling the oracle cards live. But as I said, I already shuffled the deck because you don't want to see me ruminating on the cards. That would be boring. Okay.
That's
Now to go ahead, right, to go ahead with this reading. Okay, the first card I have up is the Hierophant. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot for this reading, and I have the Hierophant. Now, when I look at this card, in this situation, I get so much. So much. I've taken some notes because I think that would be good because I got so much from this card. Now, I think as the main issues that when I look at this whole spread, I see a lot of wands and I see a lot of pentacles. So that tells me a lot of this is about money and creativity. But at the first card I draw here is because the question I asked was, why did Adele cancel her concert? What's the real reason? And although I do get here from the Hierophant that this was a consultant, she consulted an expert in order to do her set design. I think the set design was very run of the mill, perhaps not what she expected. I think she wanted something spectacular, and that wasn't something that she got the impression was going on. So there were issues with the set design. I also get here that there are going to be a number of legal ramifications that will come from her cancelling the concert, especially considering she did it so late in the day, 24 hours beforehand. So there will be some legal ramifications. I also get here that I wouldn't say emotional because there's no cups here. So that doesn't hint so much at emotional issues. But I think that there were within, I think that spiritually speaking, she wasn't feeling it. I think she was not feeling it spiritually. I think that was an issue. Now, the Hierophant is crossed by the Page of Wands. In this instance, I'm seeing conformity crossed by what's the word? Uh, Dynamism.
What is it?
She wants dynamism.
Dynamism.
She wanted this to be a dynamic event. She wanted you to come and see her and it to be like, wow, this is amazing. When you looked at the set design and everything and her appearing on stage, she wanted to blow your socks off.
Mm.
But that wasn't what she was getting. There's also an element of courage here as well. I think that it's no secret that Adele has never been one who really loved performing live, but she was courageous enough to say, you know what, I'm going to do this. And when I do this, I want it to be amazing. But that's not how she ended up feeling about it in the end. Now, at the base of the reading is the Three of Wands. Now, this card to me, along with the Page of Wands, talks to me about creativity. It was supposed to be a new enterprise, a great new opportunity, great business. I mean, the tickets that they were selling, the money that they were selling these tickets for was quite something. And it was supposed to be a really fantastic new opportunity for her, a new source of revenue for her. It was supposed to be great, but we know that it ended up not quite being that way. Now, in the past position, I have strength. Now, she has performed live a number of times over the years, and she's had strength in conviction in what she was doing, in her performances, in how things looked, in her music and her art, because she's highly creative. But I think it was a matter for her of feeling right and good about what she was doing. She had the strength of her convictions. She felt powerful, and she was. And she has all of that going for her. She still does because she's still a fantastic artist. But that's in the past position. Now, crowning the reading, sorry, everything's kind of backwards here. Crowning the reading is the Ten of Cups. Is it Ten of Pentacles? My apologies. The Ten of Pentacles. Now, to me, this is the card that's all about the family. The impression I get was not only was this going to be a great revenue stream for her and a great way of making a good deal of money, but it was also a really great opportunity for her to make some really good money and also be a mum. Also spend a considerable amount of time with her son. So maybe instead of going on tour, this residency would be the opportunity for her to make money and be a good mum at the same time. And I think that's part of the reason why she decided to go in this direction in the first place, because to her it meant having a good family life as well as making good money. However, the thing with tens are often a sign that a cycle has ended. Now, I'm not saying that she's not going to make good money. Still, she will, and she's done very well for herself. However, I think it's fair to say the divorce has affected her finances too. So I think that's also another reason why this would have been great for her. And she had considered that. Now, yeah, so this was, as I said, about stability, financial security, and, and, as I said, great for the family. So that's what this thing was all about. However, in the future position, I get a juggling of finances. Now, from what I can see here, with and this one is the Two of Pentacles. From what I see here with the Two of Pentacles, I do believe that, how can I put this? This is about juggling of finances. This is about meeting obligations. This is about choices. She has some choices that she has to make in the near future. Important choices. There will be some ramifications from the choices that she makes. Um, did I point? Yeah. There will be financial obligations. I can't say with any certainty because I don't know how this works. But I do have a feeling that monies are going to have to be paid back. I do have a feeling that monies are going to have to be paid back. Or there's going to be some issue with monies and contracts. There are a lot of financial ramifications that come out of this. And why do I say that? Because I did a Celtic cross. Now, the middle card, the first card that went down was the Hierophant. And one of the things that I got with the Hierophant was legal issues. And and even though the Hierophant was in the middle, Strength was behind, and the Two of Pentacles is in the near future. So I do feel very strongly there are going to be a number of financial ramifications that come out of this. And I think that she won't be broke, but she's going to have to juggle money because some of this money is going to. I don't know if they've given her any money for the Vegas shows, but there's money that's going to be paid back. I think there may even be. It might go to court. I'm not 100% sure, but it might do. Now, the next card in my mind and self. This card is the Emperor, and this card is often about control. And I think that one of her objections to the set design was about controlling her brand, making sure that when people come to see an Adele show, they're knocked off their feet, that it's amazing. So she was trying to control her brand, quality control for the brand of who she is and what she has to offer. There's also an issue of, you know, she has achieved great success. She really has. And she's earned it the hard way. She's worked very hard. But I think there are some issues to do with as well. I think there are some worries in regards to album sales. I think that this album that she just finished, that's just been released, um, in some quarters it's been received very well, and in others not so well. But she's growing. She's growing and she's changing as a person and as artists, especially those that write their own songs. You cannot expect them to stay the same forever. So as she's matured and she's grown, she's writing about different things. She's writing about her divorce. She's writing about how difficult that was for her. And I think that maybe people weren't ready to hear about that now. However, I think in time that her album, the sales will be steady. The sales will the sales will be steady. They may slow down a bit and then go up a bit. So they'll go up and down. But she will make money from this album. Maybe it's to do with the fact that we've all been through the pandemic and everybody wanted to be all romantic and lovey-dovey. And that's what they were hoping for from Adele. But hello, for want of a better term,
Hello.
you know, I'm not going to burst into song. But there's a lot of people who during the pandemic they realized they didn't like their partners. So a lot of people have broken up. A lot of people, the pandemic saved their marriage. So maybe in time, I think that her album will still sell and there will be people who will appreciate what she sings about in this album. But maybe the world wasn't in the place to hear about heartbreak and loss. Maybe that was what was going on there. But anyway, I digress. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Right. Okay. So that was the one to do with the mind, emotionally, mentally, what she's thinking, what's going through her head. Now, this card is the Knight of Wands. This one is to do with her environment. And this is where things they get a bit sticky. Now, what I got, because I took notes, what I got from this card was that there will be an abrupt departure. I get flight and movement. I get that there was, I don't know if she bought a place in Vegas or if she was renting or what she was doing, but I think that she's going to, if she was there, I think she's going to leave Las Vegas. I'm not sure that she's going to go back, at least not anytime soon. However, I do read the pendulum. I have one, and I will ask about that later. I'll make a note of that. Reminds me, Brett, to do that, to ask if when she's going to go back to Las Vegas, if she ever will. But I can't see it happening anytime in the near future. There was also in the environment someone who was unpleasant, an oppressive, argumentative person. I think that she felt that, this person was pushing her buttons. This person was pushing her buttons, and where she wanted to be, I wouldn't say wild and free, but she wanted to shine creatively, because I'm seeing her almost like the horse. There's a little horsey here. Oops, what am I looking? Yeah, there's a little horsey here, and the horse is in the background and it's dancing, it's bucking, it's on its hind legs, and it's all wild and free with its mane, and it's all about exuberance and creativity. However, there were arguments here. There was a person who was pushing her buttons. So, although Adele's not necessarily the diva like person, I think this person was bringing out the worst in her. I think this person was really, for want a British term, they were pissing her off. And they were doing it on a regular basis. Now, I won't say that this person was necessarily the set designer or who this person was. I have no idea. I wasn't there. But there was somebody who was pissing her off on a regular basis. And she found being around this person stifling. So her getting up and saying, I'm leaving Las Vegas, is perfectly understandable, actually. I think things with this person, I think the reason why it got cancelled so late in the day, she was hanging on. She was being strong and she was hanging on and she was being professional. She was like, I've got a job to do. People have paid money to see me. I need to be here. Yes, I need to protect my brand and make sure everything's on point, but I have a job to do. But this person was pushing her, needling her, oppressing her, pissing her off. Before she made the announcement, it kicked off big time. There was a massive argument. Massive. It kicked off. Yeah, it kicked off big time. And I don't know if it's that words were said, but the way things went down, it was like, I'm getting the bleep out of here. They can all go bleep themselves, not her fans, but I'm getting the bleep out of here. I can't take this anymore. It's a toxic situation. That is what I get from the environment. Now, the next card I have is the Lovers. Now, one of the things that with the Lovers is that this is in the hopes and fears position. I see here some very important decisions have to be made. Very important choices. I look at this card and I don't know what sign is Adele? Is she a Sag?
She's a Taurus.
Oh, she's a Taurus. Okay. Well, there's someone.
I'm trying to think if her ex-husband was a Sagittarius.
Okay. I'm getting Sagittarius woman.
Sagittarius woman.
Yeah, you
What
know
card?
what? I don't know. I don't know because as I said, I haven't been reading cards that long, but
What card was it again?
Adele, it's the Lovers.
Okay. Okay.
Adele, I think you need to watch out for a Sagittarius woman.
Mm.
I think you need to watch out for a Sagittarius woman around your man. That's what I think. You need to keep a sharp eye on that one. That's all I'm saying. Watch out for that woman. Okay, my final card, which is the end of this part of the tarot reading. This card is the Seven of Pentacles. So, this card, another money card, this card is about, okay, all this stuff has gone down. You need time to reflect. You need time to assess. Do not worry too hard about your money. There will be future profitable opportunities. You will set, you have already, or you will be planting seeds that will generate capital in different ways. You, yeah. And you know what? You have got to where you've gotten because you've achieved a lot. Slow and steady progress. That's something that you've done very well, and it's something that you will continue to do in the future. Um, so even though this seems like a major setback, I would encourage you, don't worry. Don't I know it's a lot to worry. I know it's crazy for me to say don't worry, but I think that you do have a bright future. You will make money. You don't don't let everything that's happened break you, because you're a strong woman and you will continue to be a strong woman. Every now and again we get knocked off, but I think that in the future you will be okay. You will find new revenue sources. I don't think you're going back to Las Vegas anytime soon, though. So I'm going to ask the pendulum quickly. Okay. Will Adele do a show in Las Vegas? Ooh, that's a maybe. That's a maybe. Okay. 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 All right. Has Adele burnt all her bridges in Las Vegas? No. Adele, there is still an opportunity for you, babes. There's still an opportunity for you.
Can
You
you?
haven't. You haven't. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. For the camera, I will show you. Yes. Give me yes. Thank you. And it's going back and forth. Thank you very much, Benjamin. For the camera, show me no. Okay. And it's going side to side. Okay. For the camera, show me maybe. And yes, you see, that's a maybe. So, Adele, you haven't burned all your bridges in Las Vegas. There is an opportunity there for you. I don't know when it's going to be. I can ask. Okay. Will Adele be returning? Well, okay. Will there be an opportunity for Adele to return to Las Vegas in the next 2 years? Ooh, my dear, don't worry. In the next 2 years, you will have the opportunity to get minted coins, 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 coins. You will get the opportunity. Do not worry. You'll be okay. All right, I talked enough. Brett, it's your turn. What do you think? I don't know. What do you have to say, babe?
Oh God. Um. Well, I want to start off by just talking about Adele just for a second. I think Adele is someone who is universally loved. I think. Um. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple, like a handful of people who maybe don't like her. Like a small
There's always one.
contingent.
Yeah, there's always somebody. There's
um.
always someone who hates your guts.
Yeah.
Go on.
Um. Uh. So. I've always appreciated her honesty in her music. So when the rumors came out, which came from TMZ,
Yeah.
don't get me started, um, about her canceling because of her diva demands. Um, and I juxtaposed that with the video that she posted to her fans. I knew that Adele wasn't lying because she's so honest. And that's the reason why her music has such an impact on us. You know, whether it's just a song that you've heard or whether you're a hardcore fan and you've heard all of her songs, there's an honesty, even in songs that she doesn't write, songs that she covers. There's such a raw honesty when she sings, when she writes. So if she posts a video of her crying because she's upset that she had to cancel her show because it wasn't ready, I have no reason to not believe her. Is there more to the story? Yes. Is it something that everyone needed to know? Not really. You know, it's not something that she needed to say. Well, this happened and this happened and this happened. You know, so I think just I think a lot of the rumor mill going on, which isn't a lot, but it's just a few, TMZ mainly. um, they are a company that loves to destroy powerful women.
Yeah, they do have a reputation for that. I think that they are. I think that they have. They're very misogynistic. I
Yes.
know that they have an issue with black women as well. Then
Hmm.
again, I think a lot of the media do. But I think in the case of TMZ, they love to see a woman destroyed. They love it.
Agree. Yeah. Look with it. I don't want to keep. I won't keep it any longer. So I'll start with the cards I pulled. I also used the Light Seers Tarot. um, that wasn't planned. I just felt when we were talking about it last night, that this just felt kind of like the energy that I needed. All right. So the way that I work, if you don't know, um, as soon as I begin to shuffle the cards, and as soon as I begin to pull the cards, um, spirit, I guess, draws me to how the person is feeling. If it's the person that I'm reading on, if it's not a person, it's a situation, something like that. And this always happens, and I don't know. That's just the way it works for me. But I was immediately saddened, and so I felt the sadness. And it wasn't just thinking. I didn't just think about the video that she posted, where she was truly sobbing. You know, but there was a different kind of sadness that I felt inside. Almost a frustration, a frustrated sadness. Okay. So the first card I pulled is the Eight of Swords. And in this deck, this is a mirror. And while she looks fine here, if you look in her reflection, she's bound. She's blindfolded. Um and what I got from this was an overwhelming feeling of feeling very negative, feeling controlled. Um, Basically, as if I think you touched on it that something happened where shoot, what did you say?
I said that I felt as if there was someone there and they were deliberately going out of their way to push her buttons,
Yeah,
and she was feeling stifled and oppressed
right.
by
Yeah,
this person.
Yeah, this. Yeah. So this is the card that I'm getting. That's also reflecting that, and reflecting literally as a mirror. So someone, I don't know who it was. I almost want to lean towards a manager or someone on her record label. Something like that happened, and she just felt stuck because crossing that. And I want to preface and say I don't read reversals. However, for some reason, I got reversals in this pull. So I was questioning flipping them back over, but I felt that if I it's so rare that I actually get a reversed card in my readings, that if spirit reversed those cards, that I was meant to see them reverse and to read them reverse. So crossing that, I have the Two of Wands reversed. I'm gonna hold it upright though, so you can look at it. And this once this Eight of Swords energy came about, she was immediately there was a complete loss of interest. It was almost like, well, it's not my show anymore. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I designed, what I had in mind for my fans, because Adele's very known for kind of sitting and singing, you know, and that's fine. Everyone loves to see her like that, you know, sitting in a chair or standing in a beautiful dress and just belting, singing to the beautiful voice that we all know and love. But she really wanted to put on a show. She really wanted some different things, right? And I feel as though her okay, well, here, I'll get to the next one. I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I feel as though her creativity was it was just completely, like, it was almost like whatever happened with this is even like the cancellation. It was like, she was completely lacked motivation, lacked inspiration after whatever happened. I really want to say it was something to do with her label. That's what I'm getting into it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And so the Ace of Wands reversed and the third position at the uh, the base. This is the root of the problem. Literally, the root of the problem is that once whatever happened with whoever it was she was defeated, um, and I think she just kind of she lost the heart of it once once she realized that she wasn't going to get what she wanted, not in a diva way, but what she wanted to present to her fans. Yeah, she it's kind of it's like it's an artistic stifling that I'm feeling. Like I'm feeling like choked up. You know what I'm saying? When an artist wants to create something and they're told no, it's it's horrible, especially when you're someone like Adele, who has so many fans. Um, I think it just killed any inspiration she had once that happened. In the past position, I have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, we all know Adele, hugely successful, huge talent. She can have anything she wants, right? She's um I'm going back to the record sales talk, and what I'm thinking is I'm reminded of when we talk about her record sales. Well, first, I don't want to get into the current album sales yet right now. I'll get into it in just a minute because I want to make a point real quick. But back when 25 came out, I don't know if people are aware of this, but that album broke a 15-year record previously held by Britney Spears for the biggest 1 week opening by a female artist ever. And Britney held that record for 15 years. Yes, for her album in 2000 called Oops, I Did It Again. Maybe familiar with this, a few of the songs. Um, and it took 15 years, and Adele came along, and she broke that record. Taylor Swift had come close a few times, but not quite. And it just seemed like Adele was like, well, you know what? Here's 25. I'm going to break the record. She broke the record. Now, when we go to the current day sales, yes, when you compare the sales of 25, which was several million, I think it was like 3 million or something in the first week. Now, how are you supposed to live up to that? You know what I'm saying? Especially in the current financial climate that we're in, when we're in the age of streaming rather than buying, and streaming, I don't know, I don't want to get too, detailed, but it's a little bit more complex to earn a sale through streaming than it is just by going to the store and picking up a CD or, whatever. And despite her disappointing sales, it's still the highest selling record of the year. Now, that's comparing Adele's new album, 30, with the re-release of Taylor Swift's Red album, which was hugely anticipated. And it just goes to show Adele's power. Okay? Now, this is in the past position, but it doesn't mean that she's not still successful. You know what I'm saying? Oh, do you mean to be muted? Okay. I didn't know. So I mean, I feel like that kind of speaks for itself. I didn't have to go on a tangent. We know that Adele, Nine of Pentacles. Excuse me. Maybe that was a Freudian slip.
Yeah,
I think
yeah. No, I think that I think you're spot on with that, because
yeah,
that's the feeling I got was like something like that as well. Just because at the moment we are, and I'm glad you brought up the fact that money is tight at the moment.
yeah.
So people don't have as much disposable income as they did the last time she brought an album out. So I think that also does definitely play a part. Anyway, I'm going to mute myself again and let you
Don't.
continue with the
I like your feedback.
Well, I will not. I will use body language. I will say like, yeah, things like that. So that's what I'm gonna do, because you know me already. I'm a chatty patty. So I'll let you get on.
All right. All right, so crowning the reading. In the fifth position, again, I got a reversal. And I got the Eight of Cups in reverse. So normally this would be walking away. Now, I still think this is a walking away, but I think it's more of a letting go issue. It's more of a difficulty letting go. I think she didn't want to let go of the show. She didn't. She really had really strong um, vision. She had a really strong artistic vision. Cups. Okay, the arts, the emotion that she was going to, exude and portray, and the emotion that she felt for this show. She has a hard time letting go of that. She doesn't want to walk away from it. But once it came to be, um, that whoever did this Eight of Swords to her, like I say, I want to say record label allegedly, um, um, yeah, she was forced to walk away. She doesn't want to, and I'm wanting to say that she is a Taurus, so she was stubborn, and it took her a long time to walk away. I think she probably fought it. I think she probably fought it for a long time. I think the reason it was right up until the last minute is because she was like, "I'll be damned if you're gonna cancel this show." Not only because of it's my art, but also because my fans. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for people who are traveling thousands of miles to come see me, who haven't seen me in 5+ years. She didn't want to let go of it. She still doesn't want to let go of it. It's crowning the reading. In the near future, in the fifth position, I have the Five of Wands in reverse. Now, this does say to me that I do agree with something that you said about a legal battle. There will be probably some kind of insurance. It's usually when concert cancellations happen, it has to do with paying off insurance companies who put forward money um, to cover um, everything, and the artist or the record company or someone has to end up paying that back. Um, so that's probably what that will be about. Um, and then the record label may sue Adele in order to uh, retrieve those funds. And I don't think it's gonna. Uh, this is a fracture. This is a fractured relationship. I think Adele feels betrayed by people that should be on her side. And for it to come down to this, I think she's shocked. Honestly, shocked. I've felt a lot in in a few of these cards. I felt a lot of shock, like this is happening. Not because I'm Adele, not in a diva way, but you want to take away my artistic vision,
Yeah, I think, yeah, you know what, you're saying that. I mean, I must say, I didn't get shocked, but I did get like abrupt,
Yeah,
like, all of a sudden there's a sudden change, just like that. And it's like, um, yeah, that's the kind of feeling I got, like a sudden change. Instead of it being kind of, things flowing, things suddenly just changed.
Yeah,
Um,
sudden.
yeah,
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 yeah. So yeah, I do see the legal battle. I do believe it will be the insurance suing the record label, and then possibly the record label suing Adele
mhm,
to recoup those lost funds. I also do see this as Adele just being exhausted. She's tired of fighting.
yeah,
She's worn out, and like I said, she fought till the end. Literally, the last minute she could, and she couldn't make it work, and she had to give up, and she didn't want to, but that's sad, and it's really sad. Now, in her mind, I have the moon.
mm, mm,
Now, this usually means secrets, right? Things hidden.
mm,
I'm getting an emotional feeling in her mind. I almost feel as though she's already writing another album.
mm.
Um, okay. Um, I am hearing. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Um, Unfortunately, I don't think the only heartbreak that she's dealing with is this tour. Um,
Yeah.
I think she believed, and she even had songs about. She has a song called "Love Is a Game." One of the lyrics in it is, "Love is a game for fools to play, and I'm fooling with a cruel thing to self-inflict that pain." And she sings that over and over again in the chorus. And now at the end, she flips it and says, "I'll do it again." So though
Mhm,
love is a game, what a fool to self-inflict that pain. I'm gonna do it again.
mhm.
And I think she did it again, and I think there might be some issues going on there. And I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if that's resulting if she's already writing another album. You know, she's got time now, and
Yeah.
I almost feel like whereas this album that she just put out about her divorce was a lot of self-reflection, a lot of taking responsibility for her actions and her dissolution of the marriage. I'm getting more old Adele, um, a little bit more angry. I don't
Mm,
know. I don't know. Again, I feel like you know what? These two wolves here, a white and a black one. There was a double betrayal.
really?
Hmm. I'm wondering if it's the boyfriend
Well, I
and
mean,
the record label, like a dead team on her. Just complete, like
mm,
it's almost like because Venus was just in retrograde. Well, it's still in retrograde, but it's ending soon.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a pull to that. Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to say the I word, but I am feeling like that's why I said what I said about I think that there's a woman who's been sniffing around.
Yeah.
She needs to watch her.
Hmm. That's what I'm getting here with this one in mind, which is really sad because if I put it next to the with the crowning the reading,
Mm.
I also have her mind.
Hmm.
You know, I
Mind
think
and
I
emotion.
think she's been played with, and I think she's sad about it, but I think she's really angry too. I think she's angry.
Yeah, mind and emotions. That's what your cards are showing. I have to say, I didn't see much in the way of emotions and feelings, although obviously anger is an emotion.
Hmm.
But um, but yeah, I didn't get any cups at all,
Yeah, no,
and
I
I
didn't
didn't
even.
and I didn't get any swords
Oh, I
at
did get one
all.
cup. I did one cup. Sorry.
Yeah, you just get a cup, but yeah, but no, no. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Carry
That's
on,
all
please.
right. Now, in the environment around her, I have the Page of Pentacles, and the only thing I can really think that this is her son.
Okay.
Okay, wanting to protect her son right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't. Maybe it's like a maybe this is like representing security. The Pinnacle. I don't think it has so much to do
Mm.
with worrying about money for her. I don't think she has to worry about money at all. Ever probably. But I think um, in her most recent album shows us that this is her environment always is her son, and I feel like no, everything that's going on, it's um, it's almost it's almost like she has this to fall back on, and not in a unhealthy way, but in a way that she's comforted. You know, she feels secure with this. Okay, when this happens, she's got this to fall back on, and she's content with that. That's keeping her grounded. Okay, the Pentacles is an Earth sign or is an Earth element. I think her son keeps her grounded, and I think that helps a lot. In the hopes of fears, I have the Seven of Wands. So, um, what, this immediately made me feel, as though, she has some insecurities about, being relevant. She knows that she's wildly successful. She's very popular. She's loved. She's well loved, but she's a humble person. And this is a person who stands alone, um, despite, you know, the odds against her. So even though she knows that she's beloved, I'll say beloved, um, she's so used to um she's so used to that insecurity that fight to um to stay afloat. I want to say to stay, and she's even in this card. She's in a, I want to say, like a crystal ball, meditating. Um, yeah, and the hopes and fears. So I think her fear is losing relevancy, or maybe losing fans because of this. Now I don't think that's going to happen. I think it would take a lot for to lose her core fan base. Um, there may be some fair weathers, who, I traveled, whatever, But I mean, at the end of the day, does she need them? If 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 they can't accept this excruciating, thing that she went through with whoever it was, not she didn't want to do this, you know. Now, in the final outcome, I have the Wheel of Fortune. She's gonna be fine. She's Adele. She's always gonna be Adele from Tottenham. She's just a Tottenham girl. Yeah, she likes to drink a wine. She has a song called "I Drink Wine." It's a right banger. um, I don't imbibe. Um,
And there's nothing wrong with that.
but yeah. So when I saw this, I was like, it reminded me of another song on her album called "Hold On," where it's
Mm-hmm.
literally a song that she's singing to herself
Mm-hmm.
about just holding on. Just hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You are still strong. When the lyric goes, "Hold on, you are still strong."
Yeah.
So in the end, I think with your pendulum, she'll go back to Vegas.
Yes, she
She'll
will.
perform again. Absolutely, she will perform again.
The
She will always be
opportunities,
Adele.
the opportunities are there for her to go back.
The
Yeah.
opportunities are there for her. This is Adele.
Yes. Yes.
We must
Yes.
not forget. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And if anyone I think I'm getting deserves the Wheel of
Mm-hmm.
Fortune, it's someone like Adele.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
despite, I want to say, despite her massive success, her massive adoring, group fandom,
Yeah.
despite all of that, she is such a humble person.
Mm-hmm.
She really is just like you said. Oh, would you say yesterday a local girl to you, Tottenham girl?
Yes, yes, yes. She's from my ends, man. North
Yeah.
London
So
girl. I'm a North London girl. She's from my ends. And yeah, and seeing her be so successful, it's inspiring. It really is.
yeah,
And
well, I can
she's
imagine.
so talented. Yeah, and she's so talented,
Yeah,
And at the same time as her being so talented, she's also very humble and very down to earth.
yeah.
And I think that's because I'll confess, I have no Adele albums. I
Oh,
don't.
I gotta go.
I, I confess, I don't have any Adele albums. I don't really listen to her music because she does a lot of ballads. I like my music fast. I like rock music. I like dance music. I will listen to some classical as well. Don't get me wrong. I like all genres of music, but I'm not much of a ballads type person.
Mm-hmm.
If your music is too emotional, I'm not going to be listening to it really, to be honest with you. However, I think seeing how far she's come and seeing her success and just like the odd interview with her as a person, when I see her, I just think to myself, I like that girl. And I have heard some of her lyrics from some of her songs, in passing, and it does seem to be very honest, very vulnerable, very real. And she's like that in the way she comes across. And I have a great deal of respect for that. So I'm not a fan, but I look at her and I think I like that girl. She's all right, yeah, and I do feel like yeah, I rate her, and yeah, I think I just feel like I just yeah. So I yeah
You can't help but love her. You can't help but love her. She has no pretension at all. She does not try to put on a posh accent. you know,
no, she's
she
not that.
probably just
That's
talk well. She talk well like this, doesn't she? Don't she?
Well, yes, yes. I mean, people would say that I try to put on a posh accent, but the trouble is they don't know me. If they actually knew me, they'd realize it's not the posh accent that I put on, it's the Cockney accent I put on. I don't put on the posh accent. That's actually me.
Can you
But
do it? Can you do it an Adele impression the way she talks? Because you're obviously British, so you actually have.
I don't
But
know.
like,
What do you want me to say? I don't know what you want me to say, love. What
um,
am I supposed to say to that? How can I respond to something like that? I don't know.
say,
I just did. I just
am
did.
I collaborating with Peppa Pig? No.
I ain't collaborating on no Peppa Pig. That's for sure. I'll tell you that
no,
now.
I don't know if you know that, but it's like a meme kind of from an Instagram live she did before her album came out. And
No, yeah. Well, no, I didn't know that, but that was my like my Cockney voice.
oh,
Although
okay.
to be
Oh,
I don't think it's so much that I slide in and I put it on. I think that I tend to slide in and out of BBC English
mhm,
and Cockney, the regional kind of London type accent.
mhm.
So yeah, and I'm not a Cockney, but never mind. That's another story. It's interesting. But anyway, yeah, yeah. So right then, I suppose it's time to do the Oracle cards. Drum roll, please.
Is everyone ready? How's everyone feeling? How's everyone feeling about Adele right now?
Yeah, yeah.
I was reading some comments while Sheraton was reading. I tried to read some, not while I was reading, obviously, but when I
Yeah,
had some breaks in
yeah.
between.
Well, yeah, let's see. Hi Tracy, thanks for popping in. Yeah, Melissa. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. How did you guys think the readings went? Do you think we managed to? Oh, it resonates. Oh, great! Thank you very much, Tracy. Yeah, it resonates.
Yeah, Tracy,
Yeah.
do you think so? You think you don't you think this will affect her getting booked in the future? No, I don't think so. Do you?
So what's the final outcome for
Did you
Adele?
hear me?
Yeah. I heard you, babe. Um, yeah,
Marie,
Marie, Nicole. Yeah, Marie's asking. if you know, I think that she will be fine as well. I think she'll be fine.
I
I don't
think
think she, go on.
when the truth comes out, or if she has to tell the truth to anyone who questions her work ethic and says, "Look, this is what happened. It wasn't a diva fit. It was, someone doing something else, and that's what caused it. I literally waited until the last minute because I was trying to work it out in order to not cancel it. I don't. I think that she'll she'll fine, with insurance companies and anything like that. I mean, especially with my final outcome of being the Wheel of Fortune, I still think it's going to turn in her favor. I still see her standing on stage,
Adele and this very situation. It's the final
Well,
outcome
thank you for
for
asking.
Adele. Final outcome for Adele. What does she
Well, that's a
need?
that's a that's a Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's a lyric from an Adele song, but I think she says, "It feels like we're." I think she says "Oceans apart." Yeah, that's. But it's funny that you say it feels like she's two worlds apart. Yeah.
Need to know.
Her energy feels overwhelmed. It is overwhelmed, and it's very angry sad. I don't know what the emotion for that would be. Angry sad. Overwhelmed works though.
You know, something funny just happened.
Hmm.
I've pulled the same card I pulled yesterday. It's the same
Really?
old card. Really? The same card I pulled on Julius yesterday, I pulled it again today. And I
Well, let's hear it.
shuffled. I
I heard you.
shuffled and shuffled.
I heard you.
I'm thinking to myself, do I need to pull another card? And then I'm thinking, actually, no. How bizarre. That's so weird.
What's
That
the
is
card?
so.
Tell us what the card is in case they didn't see the reading.
This card is quieting the mind.
Okay.
This is exactly the same card I pulled for Julian Assange yesterday. And I shuffled the pack, something. I shuffled. But you know what? If that's what Spirit's saying,
That's what they say.
yeah, Marie, I think it actually, I think it does make sense. I think it absolutely makes sense. Um, that's crazy to me. I have never, that's never, well, I mean, not that I've done loads of videos, but maybe it could be a global energy musings by Manifa. It could be a global energy. I mean,
What? What? Quieting the mind?
it could be a global energy, but I'm thinking it's not actually. I think it's not. I think, yeah, I think that in this particular case, we're talking about somebody who's been under tremendous mental strain.
Yes.
And I
Very true.
think because she's been under tremendous mental strain, just as Mr. Assange has, I think that's why I've gotten this card again. because I did really, really shuffle the cards and I
Mhm.
really said, what does Adele need to know?
So you think she needs to meditate as well, or what?
I think that this whole situation for her has been, yeah, oh, that's a good question, Melissa. I will consult the pendulum. I'll get back to that. But yeah, I think that she's been under tremendous mental strain. I think that she's had a hard time, and I
Well,
think
Tracy.
that
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt
no,
you.
no, that's all right. No, but I think that she's had a hard time, and I think that it will help her and equip her, and also spark off her creativity, as you were saying about her and writing the next album,
Hmm.
to be looking within and maybe doing meditation and reflecting on what's happened, you know. So I think that's something that she's going to be doing, or something that she will need to do. But I don't think she really needs the nudge to know that she needs to meditate,
Yeah.
and she needs to think about what's happened and reflect on it. I think that's something that she does naturally. Her creativity is, in her way, when she writes her songs, it's almost as if she's meditating.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, she's reflecting on what's happened. So I think that that's a very healthy outlet for her anyway. So yeah, and as for the meaning of the card, I just, it's not in the box. And as for like yeah, as for the meaning of that particular card, you know what? I have no idea where the book is. Do I need a book? Yes. Okay, I don't need a book. Yes, quieting the mind, meditation, getting in touch with your inner spark, getting in touch with your third eye. Aha, aha, aha. Okay, this card. Okay, because I can't find the book. I think there's a reason for that. The card. Okay, so this is the inner, the soul, right? This, the solar plexus, the planner. This is the heart of her emotions. This is her throat. Yeah, her voice. Okay, this is her third eye. So
Hmm.
she's using all of that, and she's channeling it through her heart, through her voice. So she does this. This is her meditating. This is her drawing from the different aspects of herself, channeling those different aspects and putting them out into the world through her voice and her creativity. So I didn't use the book, but that's what I'm getting when I look at the card.
Well, I like that better than what the book said, to be honest. I think artists, um, especially really gifted ones like that, I think I think that they do channel. Um,
Mm,
they're
yeah.
they're definitely tapping into the other side when they're able to communicate in such a way or resonate in such a way with other people. I really think it is a form of channeling. It's almost like
Mm,
automatic writing, maybe, something like that.
yeah. Yeah.
I see you
Yeah.
got your pendulum. What you gonna ask?
Well, we've got some question in the chat. I mean, how's other tours going now that you said? Okay, will she ever have her own TV show where she sings with other people?
Oh, so I wanted to say about that. Tracy, who was it? Musings by Manifa asked about the tours, and then Tracy, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I was drawn to Astroworld. That's how that tour went. The Travis Scott tour.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay,
a lot of tours are a lot of people are doing them online. Um,
okay.
because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And like and who said it? Was it Marie? A lot of them are just being canceled because of COVID.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
I think Adele took extreme precautions because of the COVID, and and she even said that she had crew members that were dealing with it, and
Mm-hmm.
so it was just a whole mess, and yeah, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna say okay. Right. Will Adele ever have her own TV show? No, no, she's not going to do TV show. I'm not surprised really because I don't think yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Okay.
Does that
All
mean
right.
like her own named show, or like what about like a variety hour kind of special?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
No.
But she might. Oh, a special. She might do a special. Musings by Manifa says so. Julian needs to do it, and Adele already does it. Yes. That in a nutshell. Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Adele already does it because she's engaging all her chakras and she's using what she has and she's releasing, so she channels it through her heart, she releases it in her writing, and then she sings it through, uses her throat chakra and her mouth in order to give, and in that, in a way, it's kind of like, and also from her third eye, so she's doing all of this and it's coming out of here. That's why she's so authentic, because what she feels in the different parts of, in her different chakras, her different energy centers, she channels that out. She channels that out. So,
You know
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah. Sorry, Brett, what were you going to say, love?
I wanted to say I pulled an oracle card as well. I copied
Yes,
Sheraton style, and I decided to use oracle for my final outcome.
excellent.
Now I
Okay.
got a brand new oracle today, you guys. And anyone who knows me knows that I'm obsessed with my Native American uh, ancestry. I got the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. You guys, this is not
I'm so
sponsored.
jealous.
Not
I'm
sponsored.
jealous. I wanted that deck.
Not sponsored. But oh my god,
Yeah, it's an awesome deck. It's an
yes,
awesome deck.
they're
All right,
so
I'm going to shut up.
good. And so I did pull. I pulled 3 cards, but the first one is the one that I really resonate with, and I think you're gonna have a right laugh. I got the Hermit. Retreat and recharge. What is he doing? He's quieting his mind. He's meditating. Retreat and recharge. So after all of this, I don't want to say trauma, but after all of this, drama that she's been through with all of this, she really needs to just go sit down with her notebook, because she is a pen and paper writer. Sit down with her notebook, sit down with nature, sit down with her mind, and just retreat, take a step back from everything, recharge. And you know what? She's still Adele. So just retreat and recharge. Now, just as a bonus, I'll pull the other cards that I pulled. I got mountains, stand your ground. And when I
Hmm.
think of mountains, I think of obstacles, right?
Okay.
Insurmountable obstacles. Now, there are people who climb Everest, but there are a lot of people who die trying, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So stand your ground. I feel that's exactly what she did. And I feel like she's just going to keep, she's always going to do that.
Hmm.
I'm also, I'm also getting a draw to moving mountains. She's still going to change the face of music, the sound of music, the way that we appreciate um, artists.
Mm,
I'm getting a pull to that.
okay.
Finally, I got the shaman. Trust in higher forces.
Yes, spiritual, going within. Yeah,
Spiritual going
yeah.
within, and I'm also being told, thank you. Um, this actually happened for a divine reason. And I'm getting a pull
Okay.
to COVID.
Okay. Yes.
Now, I know she's
Yeah.
upset and she's heartbroken, but I'm getting a very strong message right now. And thank you. I understand. um,
Hmm.
I'm definitely hearing that this was divine trust in higher forces. This was divine intervention because people, as you know, are not taking this seriously right now. And
No.
you're going to have a bunch of fools out there. And although I'm seeing her having um, like tables, like distanced, so
Mhm.
it wasn't gonna be like a crowd of people. It was gonna be like tables and little, like, I think she takes it very seriously. So she was gonna have socially
Yeah,
good
yeah,
tables, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I
And
think,
she's got the energy of someone who's very protective.
yes,
She's got an energy of someone, I wouldn't necessarily say she's very maternal, although there may well be an element of that. I'm sure it will come out more as she gets older. But she she's got the and she strikes me as somebody who's responsible and protective. And
right,
I think it would really upset her. I think she'd feel it quite deeply to know that people came to her concert, contracted COVID, and died. I think that would
yes,
really upset her deeply.
yes.
So,
I think it would destroy her. Honestly,
yeah.
I think she's far too. She does have a really strong connection to her fans, and she really appreciates people who
Mm,
appreciate her, who
mhm,
appreciate
mhm.
not her but her art.
Yeah,
And if
yeah,
her
yeah,
art were to lead to, like you said, deaths, God forbid, I I don't think that she would continue in this business. I don't think she would have it in her.
yeah. Mm,
You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? So
Yeah, yeah.
again, this is divine intervention. Trust in higher forces, Adele. Adele, I
Okay.
know you're watching. I know you're watching, love. What, having a glass, having a cuppa.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I can't help.
You know what? You know what? I would be honored if she was watching, frankly. And yeah, I would be honored. Really would be.
Let's see if
I just,
we're gonna tweet it
I
to her.
so.
We're gonna tweet it to her. We're gonna tweet the video.
You're gonna tweet it to her.
I'm gonna tweet her the
I've
video.
used Twitter, but I don't know. I don't even know how to use Twitter. That's how old I am. I'm an old woman. I
All right,
don't know any of this
watching.
social
Tweet the video to Adele. Okay, let her know that we have some great news for her. We
stuff.
understand, and yeah,
Yeah, we wish her well.
yeah.
We
Tell her to
wish
come
her
on the
well.
show. Come on the show, Adele. Would you like, would you like a reading, darling? I think, by the way, I think she seeks spiritual advice.
Oh yeah, yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all. Not from like as I said, like the first card, I was like getting spiritual growth and stuff like that, and then this one, and then like looking at the card. Sorry, my voice is going all funny again. Looking at the card, I just felt like this is something that she does. She does. But anyway, Brett, we have been on for 1 hour and 35 minutes. I think
Woohoo!
rest. People need a rest, love. They
People,
need a rest.
you need to rest. Your poor voice. You guys, when I called Sheraton earlier, you should. I thought that she was broke down in tears. She couldn't breathe. She was. Her voice was so thin. I thought something terrible had happened to her. Come to find out, she had just woken up from a nap, and she apparently was screaming in sleep or something, and she lost her voice.
Yeah, I just woke up. I woke up and I was ready to have my usual chat with myself, because yeah, you guys know I chat to myself all the time. And then I heard my voice and I thought, what's going on here? I thought, oh no, I haven't got Omicron, have I? I've got Marion. Oh
no! No, Marion.
So yeah, and then I thought, well, I don't feel like I've got Marion.
Tracy's laughing.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things. Anyway, people, I'm gonna let you get back to your lives. You got things to do. So yeah. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Anyone who watches this video, please like, please share, please subscribe. And this channel, we will be doing tarot readings, but we'll also be doing some cooking as well. I will be showing you how to do basic cooking. Like if you can't cook at all, I'll be showing you the basics. And I will also be giving you healthy eating advice and stuff like that. Yes, I know I'm fat. However, I used to be a lot fatter. I used to be a lot fatter. So anyway, and I do have some nutrition qualifications. So there you go. But anyway, all right. Love you guys. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good night, Tracy. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night, Adele. We love you.
Oh, good night, Pepper. Whoever you are. Okay. Bye.